Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. So, did you do the crossword?
I did do the crossword.
And what did you think?
I liked it.
Good?
I thought it was clever. I didn't quite understand the theme right away, but the more I pondered it, the more it started to make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And it wasn't too hard, which is good for a Tuesday.
Right.
There were a few little challenges here and there, which I appreciated, but yeah, I liked it. Pretty typical, I'd say.
Well, good.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there is a theme here.
Yes, there is.
I can tell from all those circled squares.
That's right.
So why don't you talk about that theme?
Okay. Well, the theme, the actual spoiler for the theme was right in the middle, but there were 4 themed clues, and you knew they were themed clues because they had circled squares in them. The first one was 17 across, brand of kitchen storage containers, which was Tupperware. And then the T and the E and the A were circled in that one. In 24 across, it was the second S of USSR, and that was socialist.
Da.
Yeah. And the C, A, and ST were circled in that one. And then 50 across, when the skeletons in one's closet might be brought out. And of course, the answer to that was Halloween. And the H, E, and N were circled. And then finally, the last one was 61 across, Alexander Hamilton, politically. And that was Federalist. And the F, the R, and the A, and the T were circled in that. And the revealer was 38 across, which went the length of the puzzle. And that was political configurations suggested by the answers and their circled letters in the themed clues. And the answer to that was 2-party systems. And so each one of the themed answers were a type of party: Tupperware, socialist, Halloween, and Federalist. But these circled squares were also a party: TEA, Tea Party; CAST, Cast Party; HEN, Hen Party; and finally FRAT, Frat Party. So you got 2 parties in one answer, 2-party systems. Mm-hmm. So that was the thing.
So I guess I certainly understand the Federalist and the frat parties. Mm-hmm. I understand the tea and the Tupperware parties. Mm-hmm. And the socialist and the caste parties. Mm-hmm. I'm a little bit wobbly on the Halloween party and the hen party.
Oh, well.
Do people have Halloween parties?
Oh, you betcha.
I never get invited to those.
Oh, when I was in college, I got invited every year to a Halloween party, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. When does that take place?
On Halloween.
Oh, just checking. Just want to do a little bit of calibration there.
I once won the best costume
really?
At a Halloween party, yes.
Well, congrats.
Thank you.
What did you go as?
I went as an angel.
Oh, well, there you go. Typecasting. So what's a hen party?
A hen party is a party of women, and I don't believe it's too commonly used that name anymore. Mm-hmm. And I actually think it kind of is English in origin.
It sounds like it might be.
But
it sounds like something you'd read in a child's fable.
Oh, yeah. But, sometimes people will say that just in jest, like if there's a bunch of women sitting around talking and a man comes in, he'll go, "What is this, a hen party?"
Wow, it must be a real riot at parties.
But anyway, yes, that's what a hen party is. It's a party of women getting together.
I see. Okay. Mm-hmm. And being stereotyped by people around them. Got it.
That is correct. That is correct.
Okay.
I mean, there's no comparable rooster parties to go to, but yes, a bunch of women together have been called a hen party.
Maybe men just don't get together for parties.
Well, that could be too.
Let's see. What else is interesting here? 46 down. was, let's see, You Belong With Me singer, and the answer was Swift.
Yes.
Did you know that You Belong With Me was written by, I presume that's Taylor Swift.
I would assume so, too. I don't know any other Swift singers.
Jonathan Swift.
He was not a singer.
After he finished writing about the Lilliputians, he would break into song, You Belong With Me. Mm-hmm. Fun known fact.
No, I did not know that was a Taylor Swift song.
Okay. You could probably take most phrases in the English language.
There'd be a Taylor Swift song.
That's right.
She's written that many.
Two-party systems. That was one of her early works. And then Tupperware, one of her greatest hits.
Right.
Let's see here. I was glad to see Canada represented in the grid. Can province between Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, and the fact that Canada was abbreviated was a hint to the fact that you should abbreviate the answer. Listeners, you should always do that, and it's PEI.
PEI, and that was sort of a tricky one, because I guess it is between those two provinces, but it's not like Manitoba is between Saskatchewan and Ontario?
Right, yes.
Where, it's just land mass and it's divided. Here you've got two provinces that are next to each other, but kind of between them. Out in the ocean is an island called Prince Edward Island. Yes. I didn't get that right away. I'm like, what's between? But I guess Prince Edward Island is kind of, half the island is sort of next to Newfoundland and the other half is next to New Brunswick.
We'll have to break out an atlas after just to verify this.
So.
I mean, we've been there, but I don't think we were thinking geographically when we were.
I remember we took a very, very long bridge from New Brunswick to Prince Edward Island.
Yes.
But I don't think there's another bridge going to Newfoundland and Prince Edward Island.
One day there will be one to Britain. I predict it. So we had 3 down, and I can't remember, but it seems to me the other day I posited this answer, 3 down being story that jumps off the page.
Right.
Pop-up book.
Yes. It was some kind of genre of a book. And
was it sci? Was it like pop sci? Pop sci.
Pop sci.
And I had pop-ups.
Yeah.
Right, because I was thinking of pop-up books. And here, pop-up books have popped up in the grid.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. It's like, that finally got his pop-up book answer.
My answer has made its appearance. And it ran into 42 across, Egyptian symbols of life, Ankhs.
That's right.
Ankhs. Right. Mm-hmm. Which is definitely a word I never would have known before crosswords.
Yeah, me either.
Particularly this crossword.
That's right.
Also, I didn't know the word Tupperware, but that's another problem.
Oh, you knew the word Tupperware.
32.
I did not know the word underneath Tupperware, 20 across. Mathematics suffix with quin or sex.
A tuple?
A tuple.
Now, some people I suppose might say tuple, but I say tuple.
Tuple.
And I think I've heard other people say it. I mean, I say it in class, but... let's see. So we had 32 down, which was student-run class, ? And it was gym.
Right.
That was sort of, I think, one of the more amusing clues. There wasn't a lot of humor in the grid.
Oh, yes.
But that definitely was fun. Mm-hmm. And then we had 42 down. I found this one fascinating. Ending for law or saw.
What do you say, 42 down? Or
41 down.
41 down.
Ending for law or saw, your.
Yeah.
And of course, I know about a lawyer, but a sawyer?
Like Tom Sawyer.
but apparently a saw, I don't know how it's pronounced, if it's pronounced as Sawyer. I mean, it seems to me that it should be,
yes.
Right? A sawyer is one who saws.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe it's saw.
Well, someone who's doing law would be, you might think then would be a lawyer.
Well, I guess so.
And it's a lawyer, so it should be a sawyer.
I guess so. That makes sense.
Anyways, I was just amazed by that. I was also impressed with another one of these great examples. Let's take a really boring answer and see how we can jazz it up. 45 across, blank who you know, networking principle. It's.
Yes.
It's like, that's a lot of work for one little answer there.
That's right. 35 down. Use one's winning for the next bet in casino lingo.
Let it ride.
Let it ride.
I actually knew that.
Really?
Yes.
I did too.
Oh, okay. It's not surprising that you knew it.
Is that a debut?
Let it ride?
Let it ride.
It is not a debut.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let It Ride has appeared a total of 4 times.
Oh, well, it's not.
It first appeared in 1965, then disappeared until 2000,
Wow.
and has appeared twice this year.
Wow.
On January 19th and September 3rd.
Huh.
So it's making a real comeback.
I guess.
2024 is the year for Let It Ride.
Let it ride. Oh, interesting.
All right. Well, I think we should let it ride.
Okay.
And put this crossword to bed.
Okay.
But
nice job.
Yes, indeed.
By
This was
Alex Eaton Sainers.
right. And it seems to me that their puzzles have always been a little on the challenging side. I just have that name just sort of it isn't like Sam Azursky type alarm, but it does raise concerns.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Well, like I said, this one had some interesting little challenges in it.
Yeah,
for a Tuesday.
I think the theme was brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, it really
clever.
was funny. Or fun anyways. All right. Well, that's it for the crossword, but it's Tuesday, which means it's time for Triplet Tuesday.
Do, 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 do.
And listeners, Triplet Tuesday is that segment of the podcast where one of us reads 3 questions in decreasing order of difficulty to the other. The object is to guess the answer to all 3 of those clues is one 3-letter answer, and the object is to guess that answer in as few clues as possible. We do it 3 times, hence the name Triplet Tuesday. And I believe you will be asking me, you will be posing the clues today.
Yep.
Listeners, you are invited to play along. Hit the pause button as soon as Jean utters the clue and see if you can beat me to the answer.
Okay.
All right.
First one.
Ready.
Big name in construction equipment.
Big name in cat.
That's right. I thought this is either going to be really hard or really easy. It was pretty easy, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, that is correct. Cat for what?
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Right.
So we used to live near the headquarters of Caterpillar.
Yes.
When we were in Illinois.
Whenever any of their equipment would run amok, it would always go through the yard. I remember it well.
Peoria, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, very good. Second answer was cool blank.
Cool cat.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been harder.
Would it?
Mm-hmm, definitely.
Oh, and the last one, pet said to have 9 lives.
That would have been easy.
Okay. All right. Okay, 1 for 1 there.
All right, listeners, we hope you did well too.
Mm-hmm. Here's your next clue.
Ready.
Change the locks.
Change the locks. Die. D-Y-E.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Boy, did I get you on that one. Okay. The next one was shade provider.
Oh, that's a lot harder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would not have gotten that.
The last one was hair coloring.
I probably would have gotten that.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Well, you're doing splendidly.
I'm on a roll.
Mm-hmm.
Listeners, we hope you're still we hope you're still on a roll.
Uh-huh. Okay. Here's the next one.
Mm-hmm.
First word across in the world's first crossword in 1913.
Oh, seriously?
Actually, I just put that in. I wasn't going to actually count that as one, but I just thought that was an amazing clue.
It is an that is.
First word across in the world's first crossword. Why don't you take a stab at it? No, wrong O. Okay, here's your real first clue.
Oh, no, I think we should count that one. Go ahead.
Tomfoolery. Example.
Tomfoolery example. Boy, no idea.
Okay. If you play by the rules, you miss all the blank. Catherine Hepburn.
Fun.
That's right. Fun. Oh. And the last one was a good time.
And fun was the first word in the very
first word in the very first crossword.
Oh, that is delightful.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. So, all right.
Great.
Well, you did quite well.
I know. I'm as shocked as anyone. All right. That is it for today then. So thanks everyone for listening. Hope you're enjoying these podcasts. Hope you're enjoying the New York Times crossword. Let us know what you think. crosswordpodcast@icloud.com. Please tell others about us on social media. We really appreciate it if you leave 5-star reviews wherever you're getting this podcast from.
Yep.
That's it for today. We'll be back again with our cutting edge analysis of tomorrow's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.